Identity is a funny thing. It's something that we all have, but most of us take for granted until it's too late. For soldiers, identity is often tied to their service. They're known as veterans, perhaps by their rank or their specialty, or maybe by the unit they were in. But what happens when that identity is stripped away? What happens when a veteran is no longer a soldier? This is a question that many veterans grapple with, especially those who served in combat. For some, the transition from soldier to civilian is a jarring one. They struggle to find their place in a society that no longer values them for their service. They may feel like they have nothing to offer, or that they don't belong. As a result, some veterans end up on the streets, while others turn to drugs or alcohol to numb the pain. But it doesn't have to be this way. There is hope for veterans who are struggling to rebuild their lives. And it starts with understanding that they are more than their military identity. They are more than their rank or their specialty. They are more than their scars. Being a veteran doesn't define a person, but it does shape them. Veterans have unique experiences that civilians can't understand. They've seen things that most people can't even imagine. But that doesn't mean that veterans are broken. It just means that they're different, and different is not bad. The first step to rebuilding your life after the war is to come to terms with who you are. You're a veteran, yes, but you're also a human being. You're a person with feelings and emotions. You're someone who loves and is loved by others. You're someone who has hopes and dreams. Don't let anyone tell you that you're not. Once you've come to terms with who you are, the next step is to find ways to connect with other people. This can be difficult, especially if you're still struggling with the emotional wounds of war. But it's important to try. Reach out to other veterans. Talk to them about their experiences. Share your own story. You'll find that there is strength in numbers. You'll find that there is comfort in knowing that you're not alone. Finally, don't be afraid to ask for help. There are resources available to help veterans rebuild their lives. There are organizations that can provide financial assistance, mental health services, and even help finding employment. Don't be afraid to reach out and grab that helping hand. Rebuilding your life after the war is possible. It takes time, but with the right mindset and support, you can do Italiano. Remember that you are more than your military identity. You are more than your rank or your specialty. You are more than your scars. You are a veteran, yes, but you're also a human being. You're a person with feelings and emotions. You're someone who loves and is loved by others. You're someone who has hopes and dreams. Don't ever forget that.